Haney firing on all cylinders now.
I wanted kids to beat him up because I didn't want to go to jail because he was bad as
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skill, the highly regarded, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney.
Precedent that the fight could be made. If he pressed for it to happen, like I'm pressing for it to happen, you know, we the fighters. At the end of the day, we got to say in our careers, we can make these fights happen. All that old across the street, all that old shit, that shit is non-existent. We can make these fights happen. Us fighters, we call the shots in reality. At the end of the day, if Tank was to fight me, I'd be his biggest fight to date. I'd be his biggest fight, just like he would be mine. If Teofimo, I would be his biggest fight. Ryan, all these guys, if they were to fight me, I would be their biggest fight up to date.
Devin Haney did react to Gervonta Tank Davis KO, in which he said, "Dang, Tank." He said, "Lightweight division, the best division in boxing by 4." He wanted to fight Tank on more than one occasion. He called out Tank on my show. So what's your take on that fight? How do you see that fight playing out? Devin Haney versus Gervonta at lightweight, if that fight comes to fruition. Obviously, Floyd Mayweather, when they brought up Devin Haney name in the press conference today, he pretty much said, don't seem like he want that fight, and he keep pushing that fight off. Maybe he want it down the line, but Floyd don't want it at the moment for sure. Even Devin Haney said that. He said Floyd Mayweather is too smart to make the fight. But hypothetically, if they do fight, because the world want to see the fight. So what's your take on that? Devin Haney versus Gervonta. How you see it playing now?
Well, it's kind of going to be a little biased for me because I'm a big Devin Haney fan, man. I like the kid. I feel like the kid is the future of boxing. I feel like Devin Haney he's the man. He's got that potential to be the next big thing. But man, that's a 50-50 fight for me. You know, even though I love Devin, man, I think he has everything what it takes to be like a legend, you know. But it's hard. That's a hard, you know. I think if let's just picture this. I think if it would have went to like a split decision, if they were to ever fight, I think Devin Haney would probably get the majority of the decision, just with his fighting style, you know.
Right.
Like I said, Tank could take hits. Tank, I mean, you know, this dude Tank was walking through Leo. He was walking him down, but I don't think he could do the same thing to Devin that he would do that he did to Leo.
Yeah, well, Devin has more weapons on his arsenal. He could utilize his reach, height, and he's more mobile. So he could definitely keep Tank at bay. So that fight, the world want to see the fight. So hopefully the fight does get made down the line somewhere if it's not next. Hopefully it gets made sometime soon. But with that being said, sir, now I agree with you as far as that's not the fight to be made next. Go ahead, let Gervonta fight Ryan, and Teofimo should fight Devin Haney. That way, it could be set up like a tournament in a way because the winners could fight each other. Each fighter going to have momentum. If Gervonta beats Ryan and whoever the winner of Devin Haney versus Teo, it could face each other at the end. So, yeah, I agree with that 1,000%. I think Teofimo should go ahead and unify and become undisputed with Devin Haney because that's what the world want to see. And obviously, Tank versus Ryan, that's a big fight as well. That way, that could set up a mega fight between the winners.
Yeah, but see, I don't understand why people are bringing Ryan into the picture because Ryan doesn't. I mean, well, I'm not big on belts, but Ryan, you know, when I hear people say, well, you know, Teofimo should go fight Ryan, in my personal opinion, that's deflecting. If you think about it, when you go back and you watch the fight, they showed a short commercial of Devin Haney, but when it came down to who Teal should fight next, they would not mention Devin Haney's name. They brought up Ryan. Ryan ain't even got a belt. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know if Ryan gonna get past this dude that he got next. You know what I'm saying? Ryan and Devin have a history in the amateurs where they split fights, but this is professional ranks. It's a whole different scenario.
Yeah, well,
there's nobody scoring points.
Yeah, the only reason I brought up Ryan is, like you said, nobody really mentioning Devin when it comes to Tio nor Gervonta, but Gervonta is mentioning Ryan. You know, they did agree, at least on Twitter, that they're going to fight next if they both successful. So, you know, I'm only bringing that up because that seemed like realistically that's what's going to happen. I mean, Gervonta, Tio, they all looking at Ryan as the easy fight. You know what I'm saying? A big, easy fight. That's how they're looking at Ryan. Now, if it's true or not, that's how they viewing Ryan. So he's in the mix because they keep, you know, mentioning his name. Bob Arum keep mentioning him. Floyd Mayweather keep mentioning him. So that's why he's in the mix.
I don't think so for that chunk, Lomachenko. I don't think so for Lomachenko. Like a couple ass left. There you go. Woo! There you go. Do the same thing with his defense. That's the one. That's your combo.